The hunger in the hollow. The locals called it Hollow Peak, a craggy mountain riddled with tunnels and caves that no one dared to explore. Legends spoke of a spirit that roamed the depths, a creature that once was human but had become something much worse. Some said it was cursed by the mountain itself, a Wendigo, the embodiment of endless hunger. Lena and her friends, Jake, Miranda, and Theo, weren't ones for ghost stories. They were adventurers, climbers, and explorers who thrived on finding the places others avoided. Hollow Peak was their next challenge. The entrance to the cave was a jagged slit in the rock face, hidden beneath layers of moss and ivy. It exhaled cold, stale air, carrying with it a faint metallic smell. "Smells like iron," Jake said, adjusting his headlamp. "Or blood," Miranda muttered. Lena rolled her eyes. "Come on, it's just a cave. Let's see where it goes." They ventured in, the light from their headlamps carving through the oppressive darkness. The deeper they went, the quieter it became. The sound of their footsteps, the drip of water from the ceiling, everything felt muted, as though the cave were swallowing the noise. About an hour in, they came across something strange, deep gouges in the stone walls, as though made by claws. "Bear?" Theo suggested, his voice uncertain. "Too big," Miranda replied, running her fingers over the marks. "And look at the spacing. Whatever did this was massive." A chill ran through the group, but no one suggested turning back. They pressed on, the air growing colder and the tunnels more convoluted. They eventually stumbled into a large chamber, its walls covered in strange symbols etched into the rock. In the center was a mound of bones, picked clean and arranged in spirals. "This is messed up," Jake said, his bravado faltering. "It's just someone's idea of a prank," Lena said, though her voice betrayed her unease. As if in response, a sound echoed through the chamber, a low, mournful wail that rose into a guttural snarl. "What was that?" Theo whispered, his light darting wildly across the cavern. The snarl came again, closer this time, followed by the scrape of claws against stone. The group froze, their breaths shallow. From the shadows, a figure emerged. It was emaciated, its limbs impossibly long, its skeletal frame barely holding together. Its skin was stretched tight over its bones, gray and mottled. Hollow eyes burned with an unholy light, and its maw was filled with jagged teeth, glinting in the dim light. The Wendigo. It let out an ear-splitting screech and lunged, scattering the group. Lena sprinted down one tunnel, her heart pounding, her light bobbing erratically. She could hear the others screaming somewhere behind her, but their voices were quickly drowned out by the Wendigo's guttural growls. She stumbled into a narrow passage, her light flickering. Ahead, she saw something horrifying, a wall covered in bloody handprints. Beneath them, bones were embedded in the rock, their hollow eyes staring accusingly. The tunnel ended abruptly in a dead end. Lena turned, her back pressed to the cold stone as the creature's glowing eyes appeared in the darkness. Its voice was a rasp layered with unnatural echoes. "You came to feed me." Lena's scream was cut short as the Wendigo descended upon her. The next morning, park rangers found the group's abandoned gear near the cave entrance, but no sign of the explorers. Rumors of the Wendigo grew, and the locals added another warning to the tales. Hollow Peak doesn't let the hungry leave, but it always hungers for more.